Welcome to trucking training course. You decided to become a truck driver, but you don't know where to start. How to start? What's the process involved? How much it costs? I'm going to teach you everything in this course. Plus, I'm going to teach you how to become owner operator and make money for yourself. This training is based off my personal experience in trucking. I have 7 years of trucking experience, and I'm going to share my experience with you on this training. Please read this. I'm not a qualified advisor or financial advisor, and I'm teaching you based off my experience and knowledge. Okay, the first step is to get your permit. Before you go to CDL Academy or Trucking Academy, you need to get your permit from DMV, trucking permit. There's a lot of ways to get your permit. The basic one, the one I did, is you go to the DMV and get the commercial book from them, read that book. Once you're ready for a test, go DMV and give the test, the knowledge test about trucking. And once you pass the test, they give you your permit. Or you find some academy that help you get your permit. I heard there's academy that help you get your permit, but with my experience, no. Most of the academy tell you to get your permit first before you talk to them, before you go to the academy. So you have to get your permit first. Go get the book from DMV or find a academy or a course that teach you how to get your permit, and then work with the recruiter to go to the trucking academy. So, a couple things that you need to remember. Pass the age requirement. Most states allow you to obtain a CDL at the age of 18. However, most trucking companies only hire drivers who are 21 years or older, so that they can drive across the state line. Some of these big carriers will not hire you if you are less than 21 years old. They are looking for people who is more than 21 years old. So remember that you are qualified with the age requirement. Pass a knowledge exam and a skill test. So you need to be ready to go pass the DMV test to get your permit. So read that book. Prepare yourself for that test. Read online, read that DMV book. Remember, when you are reading that DMV permit book, you can take a lot of practice tests and online. There are some in Google, you can type CDL permit practice test. There's a lot of websites that offer you practice test. And once you know that you are ready to get your permit and you can pass the test, you can go DMV and pass the test. Have necessary documentation. Make sure you have correct documents. The documentation required to obtain a CDL may vary by state, but be prepared to show proof of a valid non-commercial driver license, social security card or social security number, birth certificate or unexpired US passport, green card if you're not American citizen. I want to talk about this. So I used to live in Texas, and based on my experience, you have to have your non-commercial driver license for at least a year to get your CDL. This was a rumors I think it was a law that they will not give you your permit or CDL if you had your CDL less than 12 months. So you need to have at least non-commercial driver license for at least 1 year to get your CDL or to get your permit. But now things can be changed. You have to find out yourself. You need to talk with DMV and to see if you can get your CDL with less than driving experience, or maybe your license, you had license for 6 months and you want to get your CDL. Talk to your state or go to DMV and talk to them. Maybe they take it, because every state is different. Every trucking company is different. Talk to them. Pass a background and undergo a physical. They will do a background check on you and they will do you a physical test. On physical test, they make sure your eyes are enough or good enough to see at distance. They will test your eyes to make sure you see, and they will test you to see if you need glasses. And if you pass all the requirements, physical requirements, they gave you a physical card, or they call it physical, and you keep it in your pocket. And also you give a copy of that physical to the DMV. They attach it with your license, with your CDL, not with your regular license. You don't need background physical test with regular license, but in CDL you need a physical, and you keep it in your pocket all the time, and you give a copy of that to DMV. Be aware of any additional requirements. Some states have additional requirements and restrictions, such as felony restrictions. Check your state CDL requirements for more information. Every state is different. Some state might have more requirements than another state. So make sure what state you live in, make sure you check all the requirements to see if they have more requirements, and get ready for it. So once you prepare, once you are ready to go to the DMV to take the test for permit, and that's the first step. You pass the test with DMV to get your permit, your CDL permit. To make it more easier, read that book or read online for CDL permit. Read for CDL permit and get your permit first. Okay, on the next video, I'm going to talk about other stuff. Going to academy or finding academy.